everybody. So we're back with another episode of
What?
My name is the College Life Series book discussions. Simple enough. Not cool. Simple enough. Simple enough.
Simple enough.
So today,
Simple enough.
oh my God, please, somebody spit on me.
That wasn't me. I just laughed.
I apologize. Spit on my arm.
Want to start over?
No, nope. We're not starting over. So today, we're going to discuss book 2 of the series.
Julie, that's your pen right there.
We're discussing book 2 of the series, College Life 102, Social Learning. And again, like I said last video, there will be spoilers. So if you have not read the book,
read it.
Read it. And if you have not read it yet or in the process of reading it, you might want to shut this off and read it. Watch it when you're finished reading it. Or if you don't care about spoilers, watch it. So, now that y'all read the second book, do y'all still have your favorite characters? Are y'all favorite characters from book 1 still your favorites?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And are your feelings starting to change?
Nope.
The other ones?
Not at all.
Emily is still Emily.
Emily and her mom can, bleep it out, whatever you want to call it, because I'm not going to curse, but her mom can catch these hands any day of the week. I don't like her mom. Why she even here? Like, how you gonna come with me to my school, help me unpack, and then be a jack behind to my friends? Like,
yeah. Now
Alex did the right thing. It was like, I'm not gonna be rude. That's her mom at the end of the day. And said hi. And what she do? She ignored her. What?
Yeah.
Acknowledge my presence.
Emily, all the girls were in the room and when they first got back to school. So all the girls were in Emily, and Malaysia's room because they still shared a room. So Emily walked in with her mom. Her mom already from book 1 didn't like the girls. There was no reason why she couldn't like them.
She just hated it.
Yeah, she just whatever. So she comes in and Emily's like, hey, but Emily doesn't want to smile too hard or greet them too hard because her mom's there.
She don't want her mom to know she's having fun.
Right.
Right. So Alex, all the other girls were like, I'm not speaking to her. So Alex wanted to be the mature one and say, hi, Miss Harris. Miss Harris just
being a bigger person does not always work.
Nope, not at all.
Especially you have to treat people how they treat you.
Right. Yeah, and so she's just the woman. First of all, you're a grown woman. You're talking to these teenagers, and they didn't even do anything to you. You just have an attitude. But somebody speaks. That's you learn that when you're a child. Somebody speaks to you, you speak back. Like you're acting like an overgrown child.
But is there any way that you can defend Emily's mom?
No.
I think you know what. It's kind of weird coming from me though, right? But I feel like if you put yourself in Emily's mom's shoes, like that's her baby girl. No, it's not her only child, but that's who she's closest to, and she's growing up, so it's like her friends or whatever. No, you don't have to be rude, but her friends is like, all right, you're taking my baby girl away from me.
Here's the
sit down.
So she's trying to hold on.
No,
I get young girl.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Disrespect.
I forgot what I was going to say.
So you talking about Emily's mom? You know about how you can understand her point of view?
Yeah, but it's like, aside from like the being mean to their friends or whatever, it's just like, that overprotective mom.
No.
You don't want to let your baby girl go. It's like, that's true. Because I feel like at home,
I can see if somebody did something to her as a roommate, they was rude to her and things like that. I can see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that.
But Emily didn't go to her mom and was like, Mom, these girls, I don't like these girls. They did this to me and that to the third. Then her mom could be like, okay, well, if you don't like them, I don't like them.
That's different.
That's different. But her mom came in with another negative aspect of the job.
Right, and I'm not agreeing with that. That part, there's no point to that at all. It's real, I learned the word, but I can't remember it at the time. I was trying to use it. But, like, I don't agree with that part, but I can understand where she's coming from as a mom and put myself in her shoes. Her baby girl, and it's like, you growing up. Now, I'm all home and lonely and corny by myself. So whatever. It is doing too much, but I understand where she's coming from. It's called empathy.
I don't understand.
She's doing way too much.
I don't like her. I don't agree, but I understand.
She's doing way too much. I understand you want to protect. I
understand because I seen that same type of situation. And I know somebody that did.
But it's like you're hindering her. You're hindering her, and this is why she is how she is because you're so busy trying. Like you got her wrapped in this blanket, this baby blanket, and she can't. It's like she can't function without you. She cannot stand up for herself. She doesn't have a voice because you're always there wrapping her in a damn.
If you out on your own, your mom is not there like every single second. You can still do what you gotta do. You can front for your
Come
mom.
on, well,
But you ain't have to be
But
corny. And that's the part that
she
pisses me off about Emily is because, like,
her mom
your
call
mom
her
is
like
not
every
there.
hour. Her mom call her like every
That's
hour.
cool, but you ain't got to answer. If I understand your mom gonna get mad, she can get mad. But what bothers me is like, all right, your mom's not there. You're not talking to your mom on the phone. You can go outside. You don't have to sit here and wait for a call.
That's dumb.
Like, you can go outside, you can do something. So I don't like Emily. I don't see myself liking Emily. I have to read the rest of the books, which I did, but I'm trying to go along. But whatever. Like, no. And on Sidra, Sidra's cool. Sidra's cool. I can't get mad at Sidra. You know, this is book 2.
Yeah.
Sidra, she held her own with the fight.
And she did.
Or whatever. Like,
She did. I was like, when I read that, I was like, oh, snap, Sidra. I was like, okay.
Sidra,
I was like, okay, I see you. You got as
thing-
pretty as you got that little hoodie, you a little
did,
bit.
yeah.
That's true.
A little bit. She
She
came
ain't
from
dainty, but she's wanted to defend herself.
My bad. What's corny, like, about that whole situation? I know we're probably skipping around, my bad. But Jackie, just from me to you,
that girl.
personally, like, you real corny for that because your issue was not with Sidra, it was
Not
with
at all
Chastity.
with Chastity.
So because Sidra hangs out with Chastity,
You wanted to jump her.
You want to jump her, and
So,
I was looking for Chastity, but like, what you mean? Go
So-
find Chastity. You could have did something when she was
Right.
beating you up before.
So,
You
okay,
could've did
so
something. I was like,
That's
my
probably
bad.
why she
That's
didn't
right.
do it in the
I
first
had to
place.
talk to her real quick because
That's
Jackie.
okay.
I don't
That's
know,
probably
I
why
don't
she
like
did.
you.
That's probably why she didn't do it because she know if she would have went face to face with Chad, she
But
would
you
have
had
got
to
them
have known that you was
fans.
going to get the business back. Like, you're not just going to jump my friend.
Right.
Like, that's not
so Jackie's issue with Chaz, she's jealous of Chastity. Jackie likes Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Jason doesn't want Jackie. He wants Chastity.
Yup.
And so she sees everything that Chastity has, her looks,
Nobody
everything like
ever
that.
want her. Like, what is
And
your-
so she just has this hatred to her. So and it was a scene before Chastity's birthday where Jackie is antagonizing Chastity. Chastity's trying not to let it get to her. She's trying, and Jackie just keeps on, so they almost fight. But the fight is broken up. It doesn't happen. And so some time passes, and after Chastity's birthday and everything like that, Chastity had gotten sick, and she went home for about a week. And she came back to school, and she meets up with Jackie again. Like, they're walking, they're coming towards each other to go to class, and this time Chastity kind of antagonizes her because she's like, normally I don't care if people don't like me. Normally I don't, but this, like, she keeps poking at me. So now I'm going to poke at you.
Can't poke
And
at
that's
the
what it
bear.
is.
Can't
Right.
poke at the bear.
So Jackie's like, oh, she's saying stuff. She's like, Chastity's like, okay, so that's all you're gonna do? I thought you were gonna stop. I thought you were gonna smack me. I thought you were gonna hit me. So you're just gonna stand there and not do anything? Okay, got you. I don't need to do it right now. I ain't got time. Okay.
But that's
Sure.
my thing. I don't think it was like so much antagonizing. If you say you're gonna do something,
Do it.
Then do
it.
I'm just asking you.
Like,
Just
is that
go
all-
Bible
is that
church.
all
That's
you're
like
gonna
the
do?
that's like the internet people that sit there and talk mess on the internet, and then you go to their face. All right, so I'm here. What you gonna do?
Right. It's
It's
nothing.
like, it's like, okay, that's Chastity's point. It's like, you said you're going to smack me. You said you're going to punch me. I'm standing right here.
Do it.
Then do it. Because Chastity's not afraid of anybody. Like, win, lose, or draw, she's going to fight
Chastity
you.
whooped
Right.
her ass.
So then after that, Jackie had an audience. They were in class even again. All Chastity did was walk past and kind of like smirk at her. All right. And walk past. And then Jackie, because the students around here, see me outside. Chastity's like, cool. All right, takes her jacket off, goes out there and whoops Jackie's behind, tears her a new one, and she's all bruised up, bloody. They ran into Malaysia and Alex and Mark like later on, like a couple days later, and Malaysia's talking trash about Jackie, making fun of her and stuff. Jackie
And
gets
she
an attitude.
should.
And then you
As
mad,
you
like,
should.
you still, that's my bad.
Yeah,
You
go
cut
ahead.
you up, but it's like, you had the opportunity to check Malaysia then.
And
Like,
you
you
did not.
just go for,
You
you trying to
didn't.
go for the weak, who you thought was like weak and wild because she wear heels and her pencil skirt and her ponytail.
But the thing is that
Right.
she didn't even know. See, Jackie after the encounter with Malaysia, after Malaysia was clowning or whatever, and she went and we got to told her girls basically, we got to do this.
We gotta stick
Okay,
together.
so
No, you
they
were the one that was getting busted
want
and
to stick.
talked
They
about.
want to stick together so they could try to. I guess in her mind, she wanted to try to find Chastity and have her and her little raggedy, ugly friends. I said ugly. Jump her. They ran into Sidra coming out of a library after studying, and Jackie's like, oh well, since Chastity's not here, I guess her roommate will do.
Right.
Y'all thought you were gonna jump Sidra.
Sidra was
Sidra
playing
whooped y'all
those
behind.
type of games.
Right, she got
games.
jumped. She had her ponytail messed up.
Yeah, her one second,
And
her
shirt
blouse
was
got
ripped.
rid, but she
She
fought
held
back.
her own though.
Y'all didn't think y'all-
And y'all got it afterward. And Emily participated. I'm like, okay. like,
I was shocked. I didn't think she was gonna do it at first.
She was still corny with it. Like, she was still Emily with
Well,
it. Like,
see, the
if
thing,
you want to go,
the thing that I like about writing is the fact that the girls, even though they bicker, and people say, oh, they bicker so much, even though they bicker and they argue and they fuss and fight with each other, when it comes down to it, they have each other's back. When Sidra got jumped, Chastity was like, wait, what? And Malaysia was about to, she was like going to Chad's college for singing. Alex being the voice of reason. Alex being the voice of reason wanted to find another way. Her concern was, I don't want us to get kicked out of school. I don't want us to get in trouble. But and Cidra's like, I don't want to hear about no dean. I don't want to go to the. I want to get back. I want to pick a Sidra like this right now. Like I want to pay back now.
Trouble like
they jumped me. I want to pay back.
I want my hit back.
Right.
So they all came together. Even little Emily, even though she did not participate in the fight, but she did. But
she did her job.
She did her job.
She was the vicious lookout man.
She was the lookout man, and she
got Jackie and them to go there in the first place.
She followed them.
Anyway.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, she followed them to make sure that they So yeah, and then Jackie and her little friends got jumped back in a bathroom.
And they didn't even get jumped. They didn't
get jumped. They got it was 1-on-1. It was 1-on-1.
Yeah, definitely. And they got
she got her. She got
all of them.
She caught these hands.
She caught them again,
and she called them viciously.
When Malaysia went over there and started kicking her in her ribs, I was like, like, nah, you getting kicked all in your ribs.
So that wasn't Jackie though. That was somebody else.
I know.
Chaz was fighting Jackie.
I'm saying when Malaysia was fighting, she kicked.
She was so proud.
Yeah, that was like.
So yes, they it was a big brawl, and the girls ended up in jail. It kind of to cool them off. They didn't really get it wasn't like the press charges, but the school, the store that they fought in was owned by the school, and then they just wanted the girls to calm down, but they needed a parent to come. So everybody.
Guess who called the parent?
Yes, Emily called.
Guess who called the parent?
Emily called Chastity's aunt.
Because you know why she called Chastity aunt? Because she be the only parent in there that will understand. Also, she got. You see how she got them out there, John?
Yeah, Trish cool as crack.
She cool.
Trish
cool. Just the thing was like, it's like ding.
But everybody, when the officer said, "Hey, y'all ain't getting out till y'all call the parent," and everybody was like, "I don't want to call my mom," and Chastity did not want to call her aunt because, like she said, like you don't want to call your parents and tell them you're in trouble. I don't want to call my aunt and tell her that I'm in trouble. Like I don't want her. She didn't want her to feel disappointed in her. But, so they were going to sit there, and then Emily, she did come through. Emily, and the thing about Emily and why I had to defend her, because she, even though she didn't fight, she did not get arrested. She was about to be arrested, but Alex was like, no, she was not fighting. So they told Emily to just get out of there. Emily could have went and hid in a room and not done anything. I mean, she was upset. She was crying. She was panicking.
Emily wasn't going to do that because she does have a good head.
She has a good head. She told
made
the
the
guys.
right choice.
She told the guys what happened. She called them and let them know what happened. And then she also was the one who called Trisha to come and.
Which was the right choice.
But like in the beginning, like when I first read it, read book 2. I was like irked with Emily. Like, Emily, all your friends is fighting.
Right.
All your friends are fighting. Like, I'm not standing by. I'm not going to be kicking on the door.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that. I'm in the mix with my friends.
Right.
Like, no.
Whether I get trashed or not, because you know Emily's going to get trashed. But either way.
She might as well get trashed. Whatever. But no, it's like, it just kind of, it made me mad a little bit. And then you want to go one time about, you want to go tell my aunt? Like, I told you not to.
But that was the best choice. Out of all the parents, who would you call?
But that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That was the best choice. And then look what happened. Trish wound up knowing the dean. She got him out. They not kicked out of school.
Yeah,
that's a choice.
Yeah. Perfect choice. That's the end.
Perfect choice.
But yeah, that was a good choice for her to call him. So yeah, they all stuck together. They got in trouble together, and that was.
And it made them closer.
And it made them closer.
Yeah. And did it soften Chastity a little bit?
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Because she knew people had her back and was always out to get her.
Right.
Exactly. That big brick wall with the rabid pit bulls is just coming down. The pit bulls went away, and right now it's just a brick wall. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Everybody got the hammers breaking it down, chiseling it down one chapter at a time.
That's true. And I think this book, like I've been told in reviews, that this book, book 2, has a little bit more humor to it. Because I feel like the characters are now getting more comfortable with each other. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of more, jokes and funnier moments because now they're more comfortable around each other.
Speaking of funny
jokes, that prank war.
That prank war.
Who puts pads on the windshield?
And whipped cream. And shaving cream.
Nobody.
It's like Sidra said, it's just like a man to stick
And
pads
what was that?
on
Pudding
surface.
balloons? Pudding balloons? Is that what they were?
No, so the first was the girl. Okay, so here's how the prank war started, right? So they came back to school.
Lunchroom.
They came back to school and they were in the lunchroom. And they were doing something. They started throwing, stuff back and forth.
It was just talking, literally.
It was stuff talking. They started throwing like little food stuff back and forth. Malaysia gets hyped and throws a cup and realized that there was juice in the cup. So the juice splashed on Mark and Jason.
Why should they be hyped up? Everybody was throwing stuff like just because juice got on them.
But she was juice.
But nobody do that. Everybody do food. And
She didn't know.
What you mean? You couldn't pick up that nasty hot food that was on your plate. You had to go for the
I'm
cup.
not taking food in my hands neither. I'd rather pick up a cup and throw a cup.
What you mean? Yo, everybody was throwing food, so you just be trying to do
what everybody was doing.
Whatever.
So Malaysia runs out the cafeteria with Jason and Mark Jenkins. They don't catch her though. So later on that night, Sidra and Chastity are getting ready to go to bed, and then Alex comes in with Malaysia. Alex is mad because Malaysia dragged her out the house.
For some nuts.
Still January, so
For some nuts.
Malaysia dragged Alex out the house because she wanted to get a certain type of candy that was not in the vending machine in their dorm. So
She
it
wanted
was
some
in
nuts.
in the vending machine in the student development center.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. It was the nuts because
It was
had
chocolate covered nuts.
Because it had the dancing
Yeah,
peanuts,
so
and
Malaysia-
she wanted them
So Malaysia saw a commercial with some dancing peanuts for the candy that she wanted. And she wanted those specific candies because the guy was like, as she said, he was killing her on the commercial.
Nobody don't know. Can't nobody sit there
No,
and say.
no.
Can't nobody sit there and say a commercial didn't want a commercial didn't make you want something.
I understand it, but
more.
Come on, man.
It's like midnight.
This is the right thing. She dragged Alex brown shirt out and got her peanuts because the man was dancing and he was killing it.
Anyway, so while they were out, Jason and Mark were coming back from wherever, probably like the gym or something like that. So they were, Mark or somebody, one of them had like a bottle of juice. So they were chasing him, and that's how Malaysia and Alex ended up in Sidra and Chastity's room because their dorm was closer, to run into. So Mark and Jason came in there and Mark was trying to pour the juice on Malaysia, but of course the girls were not having it. It was like, get out my room, you're not pouring no juice in here. Malaysia started screaming like somebody was killing her. And so they ended up going out and not getting her back. So like a couple days later, Malaysia and Chastity were outside, and Jason distracted Chastity while Mark poured a jug of cold water.
And when it's that cold outside, you pouring water.
But y'all can go home.
Mark poured a whole jug. He was like, Mark said, she colder than the moon booger. She was like, I let this off from the freezer. So she got water poured all on her. So then Malaysia wanted to get them back. The girls are at lunch or something like that, and she was like, we gotta get them back. So they end up soaking the guys with water guns, and that's how the prank war started. So the prank war was pretty childish, but it was pretty funny.
Like, who puts pads on the windshield?
Well, they took a picture of Alex when she was at her worst and put it around the school.
Yes, they did. And you know what?
Wait, what?
No,
they took pictures of Alex. They took a picture of Alex when she was coming out the shower.
So
and they took a picture
Mark
of her.
Mark had somebody. I think it was Derek or somebody. Mark had somebody take a picture of Alex when she was coming out the bathroom. She had stuff on her face. Her hair is big, so it was in a shower.
And her towel was brown.
Yep.
I don't think I put the color in it.
She did put the color.
I don't
The towel
remember.
was brown.
They did.
So they made copies of it and put it all around the school. They had for Emily. They had who was it? She wasn't even involved in that.
Emily's corny. Like, everything about Emily is corny. Like, even the pranks.
The girl,
so she won't cry. She corny.
The girls got the guys back with what was it? Whipped cream and water. I don't know what it was. It was something. Paint.
Yeah, they had
paint and balloons.
Mm-hmm.
Mark put a fetal pig in Emily's bag. They're supposed to dissect it in class and they put it in the bag. She got in trouble. Then they ended up throwing. Then Mark ended up stealing the pigs from class and throwing them across the path to Alex and Sidra when they were on their way.
Mark and a whoopee cushion.
And that's why Mark is my favorite character.
But who
He's my favorite male character.
I was like, who
Fetal
threw
pig?
fetal pigs and people?
Mark.
And I was like, you can get in trouble. They might care about them damn pigs. Like, what?
Nobody, they already dead. Like, nobody cares about them pigs.
So stupid. So stupid. Childish.
Then the guy stick pads on Chastity's car and whipped cream,
Mel
shaving
did
cream.
the whoopee cushion on Mark. See, that was childish as hell.
Yeah, Malaysia put a whoopee cushion on Mark's seat in class.
That was childish as hell.
What else happened? What else happened? I forgot. They had a food. They ended up having a food fight.
Yeah.
Oh no, Mark do pudding.
Oh yeah, what are they putting balloons?
He was putting balloons.
First of all, who takes the time to put pudding in balloons?
She got a brown pudding thrown in her coat. And
Who
like,
that, Alex did?
No, Malaysia.
Wait, oh yeah, Malaysia did.
She was sorry.
Yo, that's why when we say like you're gonna be laughing and you're gonna have so many different emotions, it's really good. Like you experienced like 4 of them just now.
Right.
Like we were all mad about
like,
Jackie.
I had to reread this book. Like I was sitting there laughing, like, yo, this is still funny.
Yo,
Still funny. Like not to cut off the prank wars, but when they had all spent nights at each other's house, and we was just talking about that the hide and seek in the dark. So dumb.
That was probably one of my favorite parts to write. And I say every time I read the part where Malaysia and Mark tore the house up,
That was the funniest part.
That was the
funniest part of the day on
Yo, Mel's dad was not playing no games.
Malaysia's father is
who was that? Mel was acting like she couldn't be seen? Or was that Mark?
That was Malaysia at first.
Yeah.
When they first started playing hide and go seek in the dark, and
Like
Malaysia,
you could be seen.
Malaysia could not find a hiding space. Every time somebody went, she's like, well, every time I went to hide somewhere, you gotta push me out because you find your own space. Like, I was like, why? I don't know what the problem is. So what happened was she ended up standing on the wall with a red robe on, posing like nobody can see her.
Like nobody can see.
Exactly how she was. Exactly how she was.
And then Mark, what was it? A vase that he knocked down?
Mark and Malaysia, because Malaysia went crazy after she lost. She went crazy, started trying to tag everybody. They were supposed to be quiet because Malaysia's younger sister was asleep. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Everybody was asleep but them.
Come on. Malaysia
For a long time.
you still doing it? Ain't no mind. Come on, man. I know my chest hurts. I want the cold one. I'm really bad. But so yes, after they tore up the house, they knocked over a vase, they knocked over the mirror, they knocked over a bookshelf.
Everything.
Everybody else ran upstairs. Mark and Malaysia got caught downstairs on Malaysia's parents. Both of them posing against the wall like they're stupid. So
Malaysia was like
Malaysia's dad went off and cussed them both out. But yeah, so that was probably one of my favorite parts to write. And so the characters, like I said, they gotten a little bit closer. Now there was some issues with Alex. One issues with Alex this book was her lack of funds. And Alex
that flip.
She didn't even get that yet. But Alex was on. I think Alex is on a scholarship, a partial scholarship.
Yeah.
So Alex,
she never had no money.
Now Alex doesn't really have any money. Her family doesn't have any money. She doesn't have it. But she works. But when she worked over break, her money was used for books and things like that. So she really didn't have any. So the first indication of that was when they went out to brunch before the whole prank war started, and they were paying for their lunch.
Chastity
Chastity
and Dub.
Yeah, so they were looking at their tally, and the other girls was going back and forth, and Alex realized that she didn't have enough money to pay for her tab. So Chastity slid 20 to Alex.
Can I say something about that?
Yes. No, she was not paying for Malaysia's stuff. Malaysia has I know what you want to say. Malaysia has money to pay for her own stuff.
I wasn't even going to say that, but
what
that's
was
another point.
What was you going to say?
I was going to say Alex shouldn't have never went had she not had the money.
Well, no, she thought she had the money.
She
and
thought
realized
she
she
had
got there,
the
she didn't have the money.
You didn't even think you had an extra 20 or something in your purse. You're like, what?
She should have looked. If I know that I don't really have money like that, I always double check my ends. I check my bank account every month.
I do too.
Like at least 4 times a day. I don't care.
I do too.
But I'm not going out at least unless I know I got the funds. Anyone sit there like, what if Chance ain't giving the money? You're fat. I was gonna be doing dishes, and I wasn't helping. Nobody was helping you.
That's so dumb.
I know, I'm not helping you doing this. You should have had your own money. And on Malaysia's behalf, you're not just gonna sit there. First of all, you my best friend. I don't care if you know it.
You're not your best friend yet.
I know that you're my best friend.
You're not your best friend yet.
Listen, you're my best friend. I don't have to be your best friend, but you're my best friend.
Wow.
So you are going to treat me better than you treat her. You don't don't buy her nothing and then come and like look at me and get mad at me because I question it.
Malaysia. See. Malaysia has money.
That's not the point. The point is you kicking out.
No.
She shouldn't even came.
Malaysia's always trying to get a chance to pay for stuff.
Malaysia
All
a
the
freeloader just
time.
like Mark. She a freeloader.
Malaysia's not a freeloader.
Yes, she is.
Malaysia just tries to get what she can without using her own expenses.
Freeloader.
But that's not a freeloader.
Freeloader.
No, it's not. Because if Chastity said no, Malaysia would have no choice. But she tries it. Malaysia is a trier.
Well,
Like, you tried
the point is that Alex was in need, so Chastity helped her out.
She needed to stay home if she had that money. That's what she needed to do.
Another thing we go through with Alex is her friendship. Cause, you know, she got her friends in college. And then remember when she goes home with everybody, Victoria, little bitch ass.
Oh, they corny friends.
They're corny friends. But you know what?
Stacey
The funniest part to me was when Victoria was like, "Yeah, well, just so you know, we got funny times too." And Chaz was like, "Well, she'll never talk about it."
Like they not fun times. Like
I cracked. I was like, yo, that's so rude. But that's like
You
such
jump always in
I
the
did,
I did.
but that's the thing. You see the mix because everybody said you always gonna have new friends. You know what I'm saying? So like you go when it's like when you high school and you graduate, you know, your friends that you had back in grade school not gonna be the same friends you had.
She just talking.
She been drinking a mimosa too.
Oh my god!
No.
Get my glass, yo.
Everybody had their drinks in front of them. These were my drinks. I have orange juice.
Get my glass. Get my glass.
Yo, you just so much.
Yo, this was filled. I don't even drink like that. This is my little mimosa thing. I didn't. Y'all saw her drinking that?
No.
First of all,
I bet you see her.
I bet you when you go back and watch it, I didn't.
Are you mad because I'm 2 drinks ahead of you? Like, are you mad because I'm 2 drinks ahead of you?
I don't like how
She disrespectful.
Chastity paid for Alex's food. Like that wasn't fair. Alex shouldn't have cared had she not had the money.
But Alex, she definitely said in the book, I didn't realize I didn't have it.
No, you don't have to say. I've done that many times.
Anyway,
I'm give you money back. No, I'm not.
And Alex ended up getting a job. Now, Chastity actually slit Alex money.
That was a cool thing.
Chastity actually.
That wasn't
Chastity slit Alex money on the second occasion.
Yeah.
It was her birthday. It was Chastity's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she didn't realize the girls knew it was her birthday because Chastity never told them. Her aunt told them. But
right.
so they were about to go out because Chastity didn't want to go out, and Alex was like, "Well, let's go to the cafeteria." Malaysia's like, "Everybody go to the cafeteria. Let's go out to eat." Alex didn't want to go out to eat because Alex didn't have any money.
Mm-hmm.
So Chastity was basically like, "Alex, come here," and she actually pulled money out of her drawer.
Another
and
thing, Alex should have stayed home. Like, so a Malaysian is peeping this. That's my best friend. Why do you keep giving her money?
First of all, you're not best friends yet.
She's my best friend.
Not best
So,
speaking, not best friends.
Malaysia don't have to be Chastity's best friend. But Malaysia knows how she feels. And look, you want some of my drink?
No, mother goes.
Oh.
I wish I had a drink to continue drinking, but my drink got poison. I don't want to
Like, no, just because, alright, you want to eat the calf, nobody wants to eat at the calf. So that means you stay home. You have a decision to make. Nobody wants to eat the calf. Like,
she did not, on neither occasion.
and she didn't have to take it neither.
On both occasions.
Did she try to get it back, though?
When?
She did.
The calf money?
Yeah, right, okay, yeah, so first of all, Alex never asked Chastity. Chastity did it from her own
And
heart.
that's the other thing they got Malaysia mad.
Anyway.
Because when Malaysia asks for stuff, she get a hard time.
When is Malaysia not asking for stuff?
Right, everything's breaking her. Can I borrow your laptop?
That's a question. That's an ask. Can I borrow your laptop? She asked.
Every 3 calculators. I need a calculator.
Can I borrow a calculator? Can I borrow your flat iron?
But Malaysia don't
Can I
have
borrow
money
a
like
shirt?
that either then. Malaysia ain't got money like
No,
that.
Malaysia just buy
It's
cheap
broken.
stuff.
No, her dad gives her money for books.
Malaysia's dad has slid. Malaysia's father has slid Malaysia money several occasions. Malaysia blows it on dumb stuff.
What's dumb stuff when you happy? Happiness isn't dumb.
What? Anyway, you know what? We go back to Alex. So, Alex ends up getting a job. Alex ends up getting a job at a pizza place, Pizza Shack, the Pizza Shack. She originally didn't want anybody to know. Emily found out when she was her mom came to visit. Emily found out And she kind of asked Alex about, like, why didn't you want anybody to know? And Alex was like, I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me, blah, 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 blah. So, they end up, Alex is working one night, and the girls actually end up coming into the pizza shack.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was, the girls were studying. Alex was at work, the other girls were studying. And Malaysia, one of them said, I want pizza. And they argued back and forth, her and Chance said, I don't want no greasy pizza, I want a pizza. Emily's like, no, well, let's get burgers. And Malaysia's like, well, we didn't say we wanted burgers. We said we wanted pizza. Nah, what you making suggestion? And Malaysia's like, I think we should go to the shack because I think she's trying to hide something. We about to go to the shack because I think she's trying to hide something from us. So they end up going to the pizza shack. Alex sees them, and then they find out Alex works. So, Alex is saying that she's working, everything like that. And Malaysia brings up the fact that, no, they were about to pay for their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The girls were about to pay for their stuff. And Malaysia's asked Chastity, why don't you pay for my stuff? Chastity, I'm not paying for your stuff. And stuff asked me. She's like, well, I don't understand. Would you pay for Alex's stuff?
Hater.
And everyone's like, well, wait.
That's not a hater. That's an observation. Like, why can't you pay for my bill?
She's like, you pay for Alex's stuff on a couple occasions. And first of all, Citra's like, how you seeing all this stuff? Like, she's like, don't worry about what I see. But this is, you paying for her stuff, I can't pay for mine. So Alex is completely embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed if we all friends and we kumbaya?
Alex has a pride. She doesn't want anybody.
She want nobody to know that she had no money.
That she can't.
She's working at the pizza shack.
But they didn't know that until just now.
So of course Malaysia gets cussed out. Like, you talk too damn much.
How she talk too much when it wasn't ever expressed that it was a secret?
Anyway, Alex ended up being embarrassed and walking out or whatever. So of course they cuss Malaysia out. Of course they cuss Malaysia out. And Alex comes to terms with it. Chastity and Sidra pick her up from work. And Alex is trying to give Chastity that $40 back. Because she left her 20 on 2 different occasions. Mm-hmm. Chastity's like, I don't want the money. She's like, I just want to pay back. She's like, I don't care. Like, I don't need it. Like, I don't care about to keep the money. And Alex goes into this whole speech where, you don't understand. I never want to ask for anybody for anything. I don't want anybody to give me anything. Then she started to feel a little bit of resentment. She feels bad that she started to feel resentment for her parents because they can't, give her what she, needs. She has to work for it. And Chastity's basically like, you sound stupid. Like, you may not have everything. I may be able to buy what I want, but you have parents who love you. You have a family who loves you, and I don't. Like, my mother hates I'm adopted. My adopted mother hates me. My father doesn't even mess with me like that. Like,
who? My thing is,
her father.
I know.
So that she's just like, be grateful for what you have. Money's not everything, and that's what Chastity tells her. And Alex realizes how silly she's feeling. I guess some kind of resentment towards her family. So that was that.
Man, I still.
You still mad because
Alex shouldn't have went if she didn't have the money.
And
girl, she wouldn't have to be put in that position. Now, I do understand, empathize with Alex because, I don't come from a lot of money either.
We do not.
And I'm the type of person I want to pay everything by myself. I want to do everything by myself because I don't want to ask for anything or whatever. So I do get that part. And I have been in positions where, someone lent me something, I'm trying to give it back. And it's like, no, if somebody did something for me, I'm trying to give it back. Like, no, I don't want to. So I can relate to her on that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But, if I don't have it, I don't go either. I'll say, I'm not going. I don't have no money.
Oh, my God, leave that girl alone.
No, you should have went. You should have went. And you want to start looking at your purse like, oh.
You back to the lunch? You back to
She knew she had that money.
She did not realize she didn't have the money.
Jessica, just because you write these books, you don't know these people. What?
Just because I write the books, I don't know.
Because they just books. These people are real, though. She knew. You know what she realize. Where she think that money was at? She really thought she had a 20 that she never had? You know you didn't have the money. So it's time to pay. I thought.
You did not do that.
No.
That's your shame.
She was looking wait. It's like when you open the fridge, you know you ain't got no food. You shut it and then open it again. There's still no food there. You knew you ain't had no money. She knew that. She wanted to pay the sympathy act. Let's go to the caf. You knew nobody wanted to go to the caf, but you wanted to suggest the caf because you ain't had no money, and then Chastity gave you the money. It's like, no, say no, then you had to take it. You didn't have to go.
She wasn't going to take it. Chastity was like, just take it.
She didn't have to go. She's scared of Chastity now. Alex ain't scared of Chastity.
Everybody was scared of Chastity.
Alex, but none of them was scared of Chastity.
But no, they're not scared of Chastity.
None of them was scared of Chastity.
That's why they're friends.
You didn't have to take the money. You should have stayed home. If you,
but
so don't be giving no other girl no money and not.
But Chastity's not only friends with Malaysia. She's friends with all of them.
But she's not everybody's best friend.
What they got to do with your other friend?
She's not best friend.
So
her friend didn't need to go there. Like
you're still angry.
Home.
You're so angry about the fact that Alex got $3.
Yo.
Malaysia had to pay for her damn food herself.
I'm never gonna go somewhere and act like a pity party. Like,
you're not Alex.
I know Alex personally.
I want to know why you're so upset about this.
Because, don't give her no money, and then when Malaysia asks,
that's the whole point. The whole point is that Chastity did not give Malaysia money, so that she got attitude.
It's not even that. It's not so much about the money, but every time Malaysia try to ask you for something, no, Malaysia, no. Why?
Malaysia asks everybody for everything.
Because
she takes it. Either way.
But I want to know why you're still harping on the fact that Chastity, when Malaysia was clearly able to pay for her own damn food, and was clearly had money to go out, why is she so mad that Chastity did not pay for Malaysia's stuff?
You on the Chastity Alex stuff, but Mark don't never got money to pay for his food.
Ever.
And I agree with Mark too.
But Mark goes everywhere.
Yes.
He doesn't pay for his food every time.
Exactly.
But this is my thing. With Mark, hold on, he never pays for anything.
Nothing.
But if you have friends that's always paying for you, that can clearly say no. They're not scared of anybody. Nobody's holding a gun to their head. They can clearly say no. But Mark tries it. So I'm sure if they said no, Mark, I'm not paying for nothing, he's going to have his own way.
They say that all the time, though.
But they still do it. So if they didn't,
so it's okay for them to pay for Mark stuff, but they can't pay for Alex stuff?
Because Alex is she's more trying to hide it. I didn't ask for it. Please don't do that for me. No. But she makes it known. She friends her with the whole act like she had the 20 in the bag. You know you didn't have no 20 in the bag. You went out there, you was expecting.
How you know she went out?
And it's not like she didn't have any money. She didn't have enough to cover everything.
But you should have got fries. Why did you get the burger too? Boom.
Can we? All right.
If you knew you had $5, don't go over $5. You just looking at the menu on the price is right there.
Oh my God!
You looking at it right there.
All right, come on,
but you want to come out, you want to have a pity party, I thought I had enough money, and then somebody sees it and then tosses you money, and it's all right, cool. Then the next day you want to do it again.
Well, at least she had some money towards it.
This how it was.
Got no money.
When I was reading the book, this how it was. She said, "Why don't we go to the calf?" That's Chastity right there. Let's go to the calf.
She did not.
She ain't had no money. Chaz.
No, she didn't.
I ain't got
no. She did not.
Subliminally,
as the writer, I can tell you that's not.
Oh my God!
Subliminal. What
but
Alex
it's okay.
thinking,
So let me get you this. So it's okay for Mark to do it, but it's not okay for Alex to do it.
Mark, because Mark is outright with it. Mark is upfront with it. I ain't paying for that. Y'all got me on this.
From his spirit along with.
He's upfront with it. So
and unfortunately for him, Josh, because Jason ain't paying for nothing. Josh.
Right, he always does it, but Josh has the option, and Cedric and Dave, they all have the option to say no.
And Mark has the option to stay at home because he
but Mark,
but he don't stay home.
Right, but he's
like Mark.
But you gotta understand, Mark. The reason why I like them, these Mark and Malaysia characters, is because they're only doing what they know they can get away with.
How you know she knew that?
Because I knew this, my bad. Because I know them.
Anyway, she drank the rest of it. I
did not. This is my drink that I had.
My glass is empty.
She poured it in there.
You're not even in the video, B. So you're not even in here. Back to the books. Who else? Because we did spend a lot of time.
On that.
Because I don't like the barrage that's coming down on me. Because I agree with Malaysia, that Chastity shouldn't have gave her the money because Alex knew what was going on.
Alex can do whatever the hell she wants. Not Alex. Chastity can do whatever the hell she wants.
She can, but that don't have to stop Malaysia from being mad at. Malaysia can be mad at whoever she wants to be mad at.
I can't do this anymore. All right, next. You did not win.
See, my point has gotten across.
Whatever, yo.
Everybody understands me.
Anyway, so we're gonna go on Emily now. So, one scene in the book. Man. So the girl, so for spring break, they all go to Miami.
Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Trisha bought a condo for Chastity when she thought that Chastity was going to a college in Florida. Chastity ended up going to Paradise Valley in Virginia, and
so much money.
she does.
She got that money.
So yeah, Trisha doesn't have any children, so Chastity is her niece, and
That's
she
the type
does.
of I am. Sex.
So she, even though Chastity didn't go to the school in Florida, Trisha still has the condo for Chastity. So Chastity was going to Miami, huh?
She left that joint there.
Yeah, so Chastity was going to Miami anyway for spring break. And of course the girls found out she had a condo. And they were like, can we come? Chastity was like, no. So Malaysia goes and calls Trisha. And it's basically saying, she calls Trisha. Trisha wants to speak to Chastity. Chastity gets on the phone. Trisha's like, let them come. She's like, be nice,
Chastity
share.
needs some friends.
Right, come, whatever y'all need, I got it. Just let them come. So Chastity's mad about it, but of course she lets them come.
Because they're her friends.
They're her friends.
Mel
Now they only invite the girls, and then she only invites the girls. So I can say that later.
Mel always in somebody's business.
all the time. That's why she got her phone broke. But Chastity got mad, threw Malaysia's phone against the wall. But anyway.
Did Chastity get her on the phone?
No. Her parents probably bought it. I think her dad bought it.
Chastity's.
But anyway, so of course, when the girls bring it up to Emily, because Emily wasn't originally in the room, the girls bring it up to Emily because Emily turned 18 in this book. So they surprised Emily. They took her out to like this little arcade thing for her birthday. So while they were having dinner, the girls were like, "Listen, we're going to Miami." She's like, "You're coming with us. We're going to Miami for spring break." Oh no, my mommy won't let me go. Everybody, so Chastity's, I don't know why anybody asked her. I don't know why anybody asked her to go. We know she was.
Exactly.
Why ask?
Exactly.
Why ask?
And why act like you could go?
Right.
Well, she didn't act like she could go.
Right. So they were mad. They were kind of talking to her. It's like, listen, this is your college experience. Like
live your life.
Do something
Live
fun.
your
Like
best
your mom
life.
is like controlling you, whatever. So let me just, I don't think I can go.
Live your
So
best
Emily
life.
starts thinking about it. Like she goes home for a weekend with her mom for her birthday, and her mom starts talking about making plans about stuff that they're gonna do for spring break. And Emily's like,
Mom basically,
she's
Mom,
like,
I'm just trying to live my best life.
do that. So what she does is she comes up. She tells her mother that she's not coming home for spring break because she's doing bad in one of her classes. And her professor said that if she helps, like with a project or something during the week, he'll give her extra credit and it'll make up for her grade. So her mom, caring about the grades, is like, all right, I'm disappointed you won't be home, but okay, cool. So this is how Emily gets to go to Miami because she tells her mom, makes up a lie to tell her mom why she's not coming home.
The first
And
thing
that's where I kind of got some. My bad.
Go ahead.
That's where I kind of got some. I gave her a little bit of respect for that part. It's like, all right, you're trying here, like you're trying, but I feel like you should be progressing a little bit more. But you're trying a little bit. You lied. That's step one to be independent.
Right. So they go to Miami. She's still trying to pull the baby stuff when she's in Miami. Like, oh, we're going to. I don't want to go. They're like, listen, like you come here. Like you can stay back home if you're gonna sit and do nothing.
Right.
Now Emily's mistake was Emily didn't call her mom once. So, if you're gonna lie like that, and I'm not saying lie, your mom. But if you're gonna lie like that, you gotta keep a plan. Like, all right, she know I'm not home. You know how your mom is. She gonna check on you.
But it's
so
the first
call
time
her.
to her mom.
Understandable, but still. So she doesn't call her mom at all. So her mom's like, oh, it's she's home cleaning. Oh, well, it's a couple of days I haven't heard from her. So she calls the room. Then she calls the dorm desk, and it's like, hey, if you see Emily, and of course the person who's at the desk,
don't know that she lied.
No, they know that she
where
knows the girls, so she knows where they went because her and Malaysia are friends. So she lets it be known to Emily's mother that they're in Miami. And of course, her mom's like, wait, what? So when they come back from Miami, Chastity drops them off to Malaysia and Alex and Emily to their room. When they walk in the door,
was her mom there?
Her mom was there
in
the room.
Her mom was like, "How's that project?
How's that project going?
Don't lie to me because I know where you was at."
Yep. So
first of all, why are you here?
Right.
Like, why are you here? Why do you have that much time on your hands?
So
Alex,
a
whole nother child at home.
Alex, Malaysia, and Chastity, they make their way out the room because they don't want to be a part of that. Emily gets like scolded real bad. She gets yelled at. She get real bad. Basically, her mom was like, "Oh, you're coming home every weekend. I'm coming to get you every weekend. So you can't be trusted. You're lying. You're coming home every weekend." So Emily, for the rest of the semester,
I would have drew the line.
Yeah,
right.
Emily had to go home every weekend.
I'm not coming home every weekend.
No,
hey, we're Emily, but that's what happened.
I'd like no.
So another one,
and that's where I lost that little bit that I gained.
Yes, and another thing that happened in the book where Emily wasn't really affected because she was going home every weekend. There were some robberies on campus. My other sister's in the background, and she making noise with plates on the bed. I told her not to be in the room, but she in here.
My bad.
That's the one who snitched about the mimosa. I'm glad you snitched though,
No, you need to mind your business about mimosas.
Anyway, but yeah, so there were some robberies that were going on campus, and so the school and the police put the campus on a 12 o'clock a.m. curfew. What is you doing? What's she doing?
I just put my drink down.
She's stealing more drinks.
There's nothing more to steal, you lying
Right,
snitch.
mine definitely already going.
Anyway, so the
You
campus.
thirsty?
Yeah. So anyway, that's
I'd rather check this.
they had a 12 o'clock curfew. So that was pretty funny for me to write because which one?
When Mark was running when he got caught.
Yeah.
Coming out the
Mark
door.
got caught coming out. So they spent like the next week or a couple days trying to dodge because of course nobody wants to be in their room by 12. You're in college, especially the weekend.
Right.
Especially the weekend. But the rules were, if we see you out, we're thinking that the cops are like, if we see you out, we're gonna apprehend you because they're trying to catch these people who are robbing students on campus.
Right.
So of course they don't want to get caught and go to jail. So they're running and trying to get back to the room. So Mark, while the girls are running back from the store trying to get to the room, Mark is seen running out of a female dorm with his drawers on. With his drawers on. And so the next day, they all talking about it. It's like, Mark, what was you doing? Where's you coming from? He's like, I was coming from getting some, whatever. Yeah. So, but he was getting something else from some.
Oh, he was getting
From somebody with bad teeth. So they clowned him really bad on that. But anyway, but Emily wasn't affected because Emily was home every weekend. So
right.
Nobody cared about that. But that was
corny. Like Emily, I used to ask Jessica do you get bored writing for Emily? Because she has no. And when I read Emily's parts, it's like I want to flip the pages.
There's no ambition, no nothing.
Because Emily, you whine. You don't do
nothing.
And the most you did was lie.
All she do in her head is oh my god, I just want some time to myself. Then say you want some damn time to yourself to your mom.
Does. She has a lot of thoughts.
Right? It's talk. Damn it.
She has a lot of thoughts. Another thing that happened in this book is Chastity and Jason. Well, nothing happens with them, but Chastity's starting to feel. What is doing? Chastity's starting to feel like her. She's starting to feel
emotions towards Jason.
She's starting to feel those for Jason. It's apparent when for her birthday, he almost kissed her. She was gonna let him, but Sidra walks in.
Mm-hmm.
So Chastity's starting to they were friends anyway. Chastity did consider.
Chastity, why are you hiding your feelings?
Chastity does consider Jason a friend, but she's starting to. he does not hide how he feels about her.
He hasn't hide.
He doesn't hide,
since
but
day
she feels it, but she doesn't want him to know.
I feel like exactly. I was gonna say Chastity knew at first sight.
Chastity, she thought he was handsome at first sight.
Right,
Yeah.
Chastity was on that. You're not
she
gonna
was
stay my
hiding
mans for too long. You trying to front. Stop lying. But I get it because it's she got this wall. She don't want to be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She don't want to be lied to, deceived, because all that past stuff. I get it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He wants my mans.
Yeah, right. So you start to see that a little bit more in the book, and he's there for her a lot. Like when she. With the whole curfew thing, and she was out coming from class, but she didn't realize. Before the curfew, somebody had gotten robbed. Her phone was off, and she was in the library. She didn't know, but she came out to all these missed calls. So Jason went out looking for her when he Sidra had told him that she wasn't there, so he went out looking for her. So Jason's a good guy. Jason's a really good guy, and he really does care about her, and she's starting to reciprocate.
Fabio.
You said it the last time.
I
We
know.
said that was not the case.
Jason is so Fabio.
Jason looks nothing like Fabio.
I'm not
Jason's a
talking
black
about
man.
looks. I'm not talking about looks. I know Jason don't look like
First of all,
Fabio.
let me just explain explain something. Fabio is just a person on the cover of a damn romance novel. He's not in it. Nobody cares.
All I'm saying is Jason is smooth. He's romantic. Kind of. I think he's that romantic type. He's like, he has an interest in Chastity. He's going to show it. He wants Chastity. He's determined. And like, you know, he's good. When you get further in the books, like, he's a good dude.
Yeah,
like,
Jason is a good
Fabio.
Jason is a good guy. So let me explain something how the sleepovers happen. Okay, so after the after the curfew was lifted, the girls found out that the school no, it is water. The girls found out that the school, the president wanted to meet with them during the summer. Because Jackie, after the whole fight, he went to the president of the school and the dean and made it seem and lied.
She's such a kumquat, yo.
It made it seem like they just ambushed her, they just jumped her and her friends. So the president, right? So the president wanted to see everybody. Like they sent the letters to the rooms, and they wanted to see everybody during the summer. So of course they were all worked up about that and upset and scared, because they didn't want to nobody wants to get kicked out of school,
right?
So Alex had this bright idea. To to kind of take our mind off of it, let's get to know each other kind of thing, where we spend the weekends at each other's houses.
That's a great idea.
Okay. So Malaysia, of course, doesn't really care to be home with her family at all. And having her friends be home with her family, but she don't even want to be there, that's not something that Malaysia wanted to do.
Right.
But of course, Malaysia got bribed because Alex, for Chastity's birthday, they had gone out into a party, and Chastity and Malaysia had gotten really drunk. Okay?
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Yeah, so they got.
We forgot. Oh my bad.
No, go ahead.
We forgot to talk about when the RA came to their room when they was hiding in the closet.
That was going to curfew thing. All right, so real quick, babe.
Chastity, first of all, I'm sorry, yo. Why was Mark peeking through the bushes?
Cause it's Mark.
Okay, so.
Cause it's Mark.
We'll go back. So
I'm sorry, y'all. My bad.
It's okay. So during the curfew thing, Alex, Jason, Mark, and Malaysia were in the computer lab and lost track of time. So the cops were patrolling the campus, so they were trying to run back. The closest dorm was Chastity and Sidra's dorm. So they climbed the tree to get in there. And mind you, the RAs are doing room checks because they want to make sure people were in their room. So they got in the room, and Jason got scratched with some branches or something like that when they tried to die behind a bush. So Chastity was tending to his wounds in the bathroom. Malaysia and Alex and Mark were just in a room with Sidra, and the RA knocks on the door. So Sidra's panicking, so she tells them to hide. They try to hide. Mark tried to hide under Sidra's bed. She got a big old bin under the bed. They try to hide other places, and Malaysia, Alex, and Mark ends up in one closet. Okay, so Sidra lets the RA in, and she's trying to get her out the room, and the RA's like, no, I know something's going on. I heard voices. So from the closet, they hear some noise, like some banging or something. And so the RA's like, what's that? And Sidra's like, oh, it's nothing. So they hear it again. And Sidra's like, it's probably the neighbors. I wish they would shut up. Like she's yelling in the closet. And you hear somebody go, sorry. And you know who it was.
And you're supposed to be high.
You know who it was. It was Malaysia. You know who it was. You know who it was. It was Malaysia. So the RA's like going to the closet, and Cidra's like, oh my god, because Chastity's in the bathroom with Jason. She's trying to keep Jason in the bathroom. She's keeping the clothes, but she's trying to get him under her bed because her bed is closer to the bed. The RA's walking towards the closet. Sidra tried to distract him and hit her own leg on the bed. All you had to do was pretend that you hit your leg. Like, you did not have to really hit your leg. She banged her leg, and Chastity's looking at her in the bathroom like, what'd you even do that?
Why'd you even do that?
Like, so Chastity comes out the bathroom, and Jason's in there hiding, whatever. So the RA is like, she's like, I'm not playing with y'all, like, I know what's going on. So Chastity kind of cusses the RA out and hurts her feelings. Basically, like, nobody likes you anyway. Like, you're taking this job way too far. Like,
get out.
Like nobody respects you. Nobody likes you anyway, including me. Like, nobody cares. So the RA gets her feelings hurt and leaves out without checking. So, yeah, that was... Sorry.
Why would you do that? Like, you know,
Malaysia. Malaysia.
It was Alex.
It was Malaysia. I
definitely
clearly
Malaysia.
said
I
it
was
was
trying to put stuff on Malaysia.
but it happened though.
Definitely was Mel.
I understand that. I know it was Malaysia, but you ain't say that.
So anyway, back to the whole weekend thing. So they ended up going to Malaysia's house first, and that's when the hide and seek in the dark thing happened. They were bored. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Nobody could sleep.
Nobody could sleep. And it was Mark's idea to play hide and seek in the dark, I think.
Have y'all ever played hide and seek in the dark?
Oh, I have.
It's so fun.
And actually, that scene, what happened in the scene did not necessarily us, but we actually play hide and seek in the dark.
Yo, it's so fun, like, cause you can't see nothing.
Yes.
You hurting yourself. Like, we
Yeah.
have people sliding in the
I
coffee table.
slid in the coffee table, I slid on the floor and knocked the curtain over.
Legit did that baseball home base slide, yo.
My cousin slid across, she slid in a chair, and the chair slid all the way back and hit a table.
Oh, the lamp fell off, and when the light came on, she was like, she was there.
So the next scene was Alex's house.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you run into
Alex's friends.
Alex's. It's only Victoria. It's not even Stacy. So Alex has these friends. If you remember from book one of the first scenes with Alex, and before she's packing for college, she's talking to her friends Victoria and
His name's
Stacy.
Victoria. I don't
They
know
are-
why fuck Victoria. Why you name Victoria? Get the fuck out of here. Sorry.
Yes, we're not supposed to be cussing. Sorry. I didn't cuss once, and my mouth was terrible.
Sorry.
I just got.
I want to whisper.
But anyway, so this is where Alex's friends from high school, Victoria and Stacy, meet her friends from college.
Stacy
They're around the
cool.
house.
It's just
Stacy is cool. Stacy's like, hey, she's busting up with them already, and they,
Mm-hmm.
having fun. Victoria, you get a glimpse of how jealous she is as a friend. She just wants
It's not a friend.
Not
A friend
a
should
friend.
never be jealous.
I get it, but she wants Alex, I guess Alex and Stacy to be in their own little friendship bubble, and Alex is in college. Like, y'all still got a year behind Alex in high school. Y'all not even graduated high school yet.
Right.
Alex is going to meet other friends. So you expect Alex not to have any more friends other than y'all? No, it's not Alex. Alex is a people person. She's a
Especially
people
when
person.
Victoria, you corny anyway.
Yeah, so
Like, there's so
Victoria.
many more people better than you.
So
Yup.
Victoria tries to get a little smart and snippy.
She's not even a real friend.
With
for
the,
real.
exactly.
and you can't get snippy with these girls.
No, you can't. They'll snap right back. They ain't got time
Not
for that.
Malaysia chances.
Anyway, so in the first book, if you read and we mentioned in the last video, Alex's boyfriend at the time, Paul, cheats on her. Okay, and he cheats with this girl. Well, Victoria calls Alex and tells Alex that Paul cheated with their old high school friend named Sherry. Okay, so Alex broke up with her. That was last book. So in this book, towards the end, when Alex is at the house with her friends, Paul comes to the door. Alex doesn't want to talk to him. He's like, "Listen, if you don't want to talk to me, like I gotta tell you something." She's like, "I don't want to hear it. Like, get out my face. I don't want to talk to you anymore. We're over." So he gives her a letter, and she's like, "All right, whatever." So she puts the letter on a table or some coffee table or something like that, and she's like, "I don't care." So she goes back to her friends. Victoria takes the letter and leaves.
And she reads it.
Outside she reads it, and then like she has a reaction, and then she like not a reaction, but she's
said,
like
son of a bee.
Yeah, son of a bee, and then she walks off. And that's the last you've heard on that case. So now we're dealing with what's in the letter. Going into the next book is like what's in the letter? Why is Victoria mad at the letter? And why is Paul so desperate after they broke up and it was clear that Alex doesn't want anything to do with him? Why are you so desperate to talk to her? What do you have to tell her? So that's kind of where that leaves off.
That kind of remember she meets up with Sherry too. Remember she's walking down the street.
Yes, and also when after the semester is over, and this is before they go meet the president for the school. They had to go during the summer. So Alex is walking to the store, and she runs into Sherry, the supposed person that Paul cheated on Alex with, and she's like, she's already like rah mode to Sherry. Sherry's like, "Hey, what's up?" She's like, "How can you sit here and talk to me with what you did?" She's like, "What did I do?" And you slept with Paul. She's like, "No, no, I didn't." "Yeah, you cheated on him, blah, blah, blah." She's like, "I wasn't even here. I left right after graduation." She's like, I'm engaged. Like, I'm not, I left right after graduation. I live somewhere, like, I'm engaged. I may have liked him in high school, but I never went after him. Alex was thinking, like, after she had this whole conversation with Sherry, she's thinking, like, well, wait a minute. If it wasn't you,
then who was it?
And this is she's like, well, and Sherry's like, well, who told you that I did that? And she's like, well, I won't reveal my sources. She's like, well, whoever it was is wrong. Because I'm not even, like, that never happened. I left. I just came back, like, recently. So now Alex has that in her mind, but because the next thing that she has to deal with is sitting in front of the president, trying not to get kicked out of school, that's in the back of her head right now.
She's really
so
on it.
Yeah, right. So the final scene of, the final parts of the book is when the girls actually have to meet up and meet the president and the dean of the school.
Jackie lying behind.
Now, Trisha comes with them, and she's their support. She said, I'm not going to talk for you guys. She said, this is, you guys are, I'm just here for support. I'm here just for support. So, basically what happens in the meeting, they're at a risk of getting kicked out or whatever. And Jackie is sitting there lying, making it seem like Chastity started with her, and that's why she fought her, and then, they basically followed them and they stalked them and then they, attacked them. So it starts to change, like, from just being, it's everybody's fault to being, it's Chastity's fault. She got an anger problem. She's this and she's that.
She wasn't even the one that hit first. Like,
right. So Chastity, that's feeling like, and then of course the dean is sitting here and it's like, the dean, they asked her friend Alex was talking to Alex if Chastity has an anger problem, and Chastity's like, and Alex is honest, she's like, I think she does, but, and it's like, now
they don't want to hear it, but
they don't want to hear the but.
Yeah.
So everybody's like coming, not everybody, but the dean and everybody's coming at Chastity, and she's just like, I don't care. It's like, you want to blame me, just kick me out and be done with it.
Right.
So she kind of has a little bit of a breakdown in the bathroom because she storms out. Malaysia goes after her, and she's like, I can't handle it when I feel like everybody's attacking me and I can't defend myself. So I can defend myself, but I can't say that everybody already has it in their mind that it's my fault, that I'm a bad person.
Yeah. Right.
And so that affects her. She's like, I'm not, everybody already has it set in their mind. What can I say? What can I say about it? So they come back and then Chastity gives her side of the story. And then the president, she listens to all this. Jackie thinks she's doing something. She thinks she's
won the king.
She thinks she's winning something. She thinks she's swaying people. And the president's like, no, I may not beat you in my face, but I know what goes on around here. And she's like, Jackie, I've heard a lot of stuff from you.
Mm-hmm.
I know the type of person you are. I know the stuff you do around campus, how you mess with people on campus. And she said, you need to stop being jealous. She said, because if you continue on this path, thinking that what somebody else has or mad at what somebody else has that you don't, you're going to hurt yourself. Like, you're going to hurt yourself and lose your opportunities because you're just being this mean person, jealous person for no reason. So the president kind of tells them, all the girls, this is a lesson. She said, I'm not going to kick you out. I hope everybody learned a lesson here. She tells Jackie, I saw right through you. She said, I wasn't.
Basically, not Chastity. Jackie should have been kicked out just for lying.
She wanted to give them, as a black woman herself, she wanted to give these girls, she was like, you don't understand the opportunity you have. So she wanted to give them another chance.
No. These are your choices. Right. I don't care if it's an opportunity. You know it's an opportunity. You missed that.
Right.
That's your problem. Like, I feel no sympathy for that.
Right.
You should have came with the micros.
They want these micros.
Right. Like, what's like micros? Micro is small. Like, you're a small person. Like, you corny. You corny. And I don't like you. And when I see you, it's going to be a problem. Because you're not going to mess with Chastity. You're not going to jump my girl Sidra. Hey. And now everybody was on bet. And then you mad. Like, you should have been kicked out. Nobody even liked you, Jackie.
Right.
That's all I had to say about her.
How far?
I had to. Up there. I had to. Because I ain't been liking Jackie all since I've been reading this book.
Like
that series.
I
can't wait till we get more.
Right. I got so many characters I hate. I got so many characters.
So, anybody have any closing remarks?
What chapter is that? That's my closing remarks.
Are you going to kill Emily off?
No.
She adds nothing to the book right now.
Anybody got anything else to say?
That was a great question.
It was not. It was a stupid ass question. It was a stupid question. It was a...
Is Chastity going to give in to Jason?
Why are you asking? I cannot answer that.
But we said this episode was going to have spoilers.
Oh, God. Spoilers for book 2. What the hell?
going next
No!
level spoilers.
No!
Yeah, I'm about to start saying all this stuff. Yeah.
Spoilers for book 2 only.
I wonder how Jackie is. Not Jackie. I'm sorry, not Jackie. I wonder what's going to transpire with this whole Alex and Paul situation.
Same here.
Because stuff is looking real real
Suspect.
grimy to me.
Suspect.
Like, why are you taking letters?
Right.
Like, why
Not only
can't
that,
I'm
you
your
told
friend?
me you told me one thing, but the person that you said that did it is telling me a whole different other story.
Yeah, and that puts Alex in the position too. Like, this is my best friend,
Right.
one of
Who
my
do
best
I
friends
believe?
right here.
Right.
Right, and I think that's really
Do I
whack.
believe a stranger that I never liked from the jump, or do I believe my best friend?
So I want to know who y'all think is lying. Like, if y'all read book 2 yet,
better have
or
read book
reading
2.
it now, like, let us know, like, who you think is lying. Like, what you think is going on? I had my thoughts on the scenario or whatever, but
I know what happens.
Wait, so do we?
How you know what happens?
She wrote.
I
There's a little bit of sarcasm going on.
Why'd you even answer? Like, you already knew.
But still, I don't like how she thinks just because she wrote the book, like she knows these people. Like, you don't know everything about everybody. Like, God created us, but He does know everything about me. He definitely knows. He definitely
Answer your own
knows.
question.
I did. But you don't know what they do every day.
What?
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Let me ask you. So, I am the creator of the series. I created the characters. I write the books. How is it that I don't know what they're doing? She tries to tell me. Let's just real quick put it the way it is. She tries to tell me what a character is thinking. She's trying to tell me what a character is doing. I'm telling you that is not what she's thinking. No,
So
you don't know.
guys read,
How do I not know? I wrote the damn thing.
when she has these characters. Yeah, because I let them know it's serious. So, like, when she creates these characters and she's writing for them and whatever the case may be, whatever, she's just creating like a platform, if you will, like a generalized character or whatever. Now it's up to the reader to interpret how these people dress or whatever, or like the outfits, they visualize everything,
I agree.
and their attitudes and everything like that. So when I'm reading these books, I'm into these books. Like, it's not a movie, it's just real life. So I know what these people are thinking. I know the type of mindset that people like these characters have. So you're not going to tell me, I don't care if you wrote this book, you're not going to tell me that Alex ain't know that she ain't had the money in her bag.
Come on!
You're not going to tell me that Alex ain't know. Because I know.
How we circle back around?
How do we circle back to the beginning of the
It was an
book?
example. Like,
So-
because I'm not mad at it. It was just like an example that ran into what I was saying. And I forgot what I was originally saying. But it made me mad.
She not drinking next time we get on the camera.
First of all, I done had not one drink.
She stole my drink.
She had
her
orange
drink.
juice. I had cranberry juice.
You stole my drink too.
You had cranberry juice.
I definitely didn't just have cranberry juice.
You know what?
Sorry.
This concludes
My bad.
the
That's-
book
that's
discussion
unprofessional.
of book 2, College Life 102, Social Learning. So next video, we will discuss
April
book
10th,
3.
right? Yeah, it's March, April 10th.
Yeah. Okay. Book 3. We will discuss book 3.
Sophomore, they sophomores, y'all.
Yeah,
They
They will be going into their sophomore year. So yes, that is a new semester, it's a new year.
Bang.
And new issues, new drama, new laughs. No, fucking water. I got a cold. Why would you? So yeah, so thank you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe.
Leave a comment if you have any questions you want to ask.
ask this one.
Go ahead and ask. And
JBVample.com.
my website is www.jbvample.com.
At JBVample.
Thank you for watching.
I'm around that time.
I actually forgot to
Sorry,
before we log off. I forgot to introduce these two again, in case you did not know. This is Judy and this is Asia. Yes. Goodbye. All right, come on, man.
Get it. Another one bites the dust.
Another one